Hello there and welcome back to the DBMS video series. In this video, we're going to discuss the question set 35. In the previous videos, we discussed about creating the tables, we created the ER diagrams, and in our previous video 34, we created some data for the tables which we created using the ER diagram. Let's enter the data into each and every table which they have given. So these are the datas, and let's start entering them within our database, which is the ADSQL. So ADSQL is a designing tool. So it is using the MySQL server as the backend. So that is the main process. So I'm going to write in queries to enter the data within the database. So the first thing what we are going to do is we are going to enter the brand table. So we are going to enter data within the brand table. So I have entered an insert query. So using the insert queries, we have successfully added the data within the table, and you can see the result as well. So the next part of the question is we have to enter some data within our product table. So I have written a few insert queries to insert within the product table. So let's run this query and let us see the output. And we have successfully entered it to our database. And now let's look at our database, and we can see that the data has been added into the product table. Let's head to the next question, which is entering data within the GRN table. So I have written an insert query to enter the data within the table. So entering data is always an insert query. So let's run this command and let us see the output. So let's go to the table, and you can see that the data has been successfully entered within the table. So next we'll have to add the GRN item table. So we are going to add the data within that table. So I have written queries already within our query tab, and now I'm going to write it them. I'm going to run the queries, and we can see that we have added them as well. Let's go to the stock table, and now I have already written some queries to enter within the stock table, and once I run it, you can see that it has already got entered within the table. Next we are going to enter data within the invoice table. So I have written a query, and let's run the query, and now we can see that the data has been entered into the invoice table. Now let's enter data into our invoice item table. So I have written a query for that as well. So I have written a query. So now let's run the query and check the output. And alright, our data has been successfully entered within our table. Once we reload the table, we can see the data. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. We will meet in the next video.